Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. You know my guest. Oh, God.
Oh, did you just throw up in your mouth?
Kind of a little bit.
Pregnancy is wild.
It's just regurgitating
The
all
baby's
bullshit
coming up.
throughout the day. Wrong way.
Yeah.
You know my guest
the
today.
baby just hocked to it
Hold
on your placenta.
Adam.
Sorry.
Let me give you a proper intro.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
This is the only scripted part
Hormones.
of the podcast.
All right, go
Oh
ahead,
my
go
God,
ahead.
am I lashing out?
No. No, you're perfect.
You know my guest today. Oh, thank you.
are.
Compliments go a long way when you're pregnant.
You're great, but you know you're great. Let me say this real quick before the intro. When I saw you were doing this show, I was like, not what do I know? I just go, oh, duh. And I knew it was going to be as popular as it is, and people want to come on, and numbers are great, and you're just a good host, so congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Adam Ray, everybody.
Hello. Thank you. Your theme song rules. Your theme song sounds like a kid on a Disney show who is playing like that new pop star that like is starting to sell out malls.
Yeah.
You know, because it's got like the Paul Abdul techno, like the synthesizer stuff.
Like Miley Cyrus auditioning for Disney.
Exactly.
If her dad wasn't Billy Ray.
Billy Ray, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
How
She probably
hard that
still
would have
would
been for her?
Yeah.
I know.
She still would probably. How hard that would have been. Yeah. Do they have a good relationship? Let's talk about the Cyrus household.
Yeah, I think didn't he marry a stepmother?
I don't fucking know.
Some
Let's move on.
divorce.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
already bored.
I'm already
Yeah,
over it.
Let's get into it.
Same.
Sorry, Miley. Sorry, Miley. Although I did meet Miley at the Improv once, and she was very sweet.
I hope that.
And that's the end of that story. Hi, I'm Adam Ray. And for more shitty stories, follow me on Twitter at Adam Ray Comedy. Boy, I literally just reminded myself of some of my mom's friends from Temple. When they come over, they want to they do the thing where you get this too, where they go, so they just know you're doing comedy. So like, oh, something really funny happened last week. So I'm driving Bill to go get gas. We go get gas together. It's just our thing. We're in our 70s. We just, quality time goes a long way. You'll see this. And we're driving, and we pull up, and I go, well, get out, pay for the gas. You're a gentleman. He forgot his wallet.
With the pause?
Yeah, with the pause.
With the pause.
And I don't know if it's the end of the story, so I'm fucking it up by not laughing hard. And then they go, well, all right. Well, yeah, I thought you were a
Guess that wasn't
comedian.
funny.
And then they put it on me somehow. Like I thought you would get it.
Oh,
And I'm
man.
like, Kathy, you gotta fucking, your head's in the gutter. You're spending too many Shabbats cooking. You got to be on the outskirts, entertaining the masses and getting some reps. Anyway, great to be here.
I'm glad you are here.
Thank you.
We're going to start off with some appetizer questions. Last I checked, you were in a relationship.
Yeah, married.
You're married.
Yeah, for 2 years.
Okay, well, the internet isn't very good at telling me things then.
Oh, really? Because
Does it say it all over line?
Eve
All
said
over
I was
online?
one of the celebrity couples that got married that year.
I don't listen to the
But it was
fake
like
news.
way down the line. It was like they were like Real Housewives, and then it was me just at the bottom.
Hey, at least you made that list.
Sure, it was cool for my wife's friends and fam that are outside the business.
Yeah.
They were like, whoa. But yeah, 2 years.
How long were you with her before you guys got married?
I think 5.
That's a really great amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah. She's the greatest.
Yeah.
You would meet her and be like, we're homies now.
How'd you guys meet?
I was in Arizona, and her best friend was dating a friend of mine, and he was getting ready to move my wife's friend to Sacramento from Arizona. I was headlining the Tempe Improv out there. They were like, hey, let's go see a show. And my buddy was like, he has his last night of show Sunday, the day before he was going to move his girl up to Sac. And so they came out, we hung out, all hit it off. And then they ended up breaking up. And then my wife and her friend were either going to move to New York or LA, came to LA about 5 months later, kind of reconnected. And we had been kind of 8th grade style texting a lot and DMing and just kind of.
Cute.
Yeah. And then she got to LA, and pretty quickly, like, we were hanging out, and she was living in a 1-bedroom in Venice with her friend. And I was like, what happens if she brings guys over? She's like, oh, she just sleeps in the middle of me and the guy in the bed. I go, you can stay at my place whenever the fuck you want. It's mi casa es su casa. And, I had a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and just my roommate had just moved out. And so I was like, I'm going to stay here for a bit. And so she stayed there, and it was just very quickly, very calming. Like when I would go on the road and come back, so excited she was there. I knew she was comfy. I just had a very I want to take care of you right away. And that
she
felt
moved to LA.
So she stayed. She was coming out for the summer and then just stayed.
Okay.
Yeah, and now she's in voiceover. she was working at restaurants and doing all that, and then she started doing script supervising, and then she got into voiceover animation casting. Now she casts cartoons, just big shows on TV, and her and her boss are killing it. And she loves this. She loves to be around. She texted me right before I come, have fun. She fucking loves you and supportive of me doing this, which is great. We were just in Europe for 3 weeks, got back. And then I was like, I'm gone for 10 days. And she was like, well, I'm glad we had all that time. And also, go get that fucking money because I want a fucking jacket, you know? But she rules.
How long did you guys date before you introduced her to your family?
Great question. Maybe she came to Thanksgiving that fall in Seattle. So that would be when.
Okay.
So I guess we maybe started really officially in like July. Yeah. So she moved there in May, and then July we were like, all right, this is pretty rad.
A thing.
And then Thanksgiving. So a few months after that. That's
you
pretty early.
You invited her to Seattle. That's where you're from.
Yes.
And then what did your family think about her?
Loved her. Yeah. And my mom had was definitely like, I've been single I had relationships and long distance. I've done a lot of long distance. I've been 3 long distance relationships.
Really?
Not by choice. And all ended in different ways. One, she cheated on me. She fucked a cameraman in Reno. We can come back to that. I wrote a song about it, had it animated, put it on the internet. The guy saw it, hit me up, said it was very funny. I was like, please delete my number. How'd you get it? It's called Reno Cheater. It's on YouTube. And then the other 2 were, one was a high school sweetheart. I went to college at USC in LA. She went to Santa Barbara, and we were like, oh, we're in the same state. We should try it. And it was just, we were both in college. It was too much going on.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Seattle to LA, and seasonal depression was a real thing that I hadn't considered. I'm running around sunny LA, and she's in the fall in Seattle, like looking out the window, like hearing, everybody hurts, and it's raining, and that just ended. And but also, I was not in a place to where I think I was all in and hadn't chosen long distance. But I think excuse me, I realized that I think I was not yet ready to fully jump in. So I kind of liked that I had my space to like work and then not.
So there was something comforting in the distance.
Totally. It did suck. I mean, if you haven't done long distance, try it. Someone's getting cheated on. But love gets you through like a year and a half. And then somebody's got to compromise, in my experience. Each time, because you're just so in it. And then at some point, like the girl that ended up cheating on me in Reno was in New York, and she was working at NBC in the Page program. And so you bounce around in different jobs. She was an SNL seat filler, and then working for Conan, and then hopefully you end up getting a job in somewhere in NBC. And she was working at SNL, and I'm talking to her. I'm staying up late and just and to talk to her for a few minutes, and then I would go out to open mics or whatever, and she called me one time and she's like, I gotta go. John Stamos wants to talk to me, and hangs up. And I'm just like, I've been waiting for like 3 hours to talk to her. And my buddy goes, what's up? I go, she said John Stamos wants to talk to her. He goes, he's already inside of her, dude. Let's go to the clubs. And so then finally I was in a place when I met my wife that it was like, I want to not be still busy, but like, it's great that she is so wanting to be around all of it. The other people in a weird way were kind of like, not off the bat, lacking support, but just didn't have a problem being like, do you have to go do that? And that sucks. You can't have that.
Well, if you're finding comfort in long distance, then finding someone who can be close and still let you go,
and all about it. I mean, she that's just the best, and support, and I mean, she is so funny, and I've always it's always been kind of a one-sided.
Is she funnier than you?
I think so. She just told me the last 2 years that she wanted to be a comedian when she was a kid, and I'm like, what a fucking dream that you're. And she's, gotten to hang out with some fucking very cool people. Joel McHale's a good friend of mine, and we were all together, and she fucking loves him, and she's just making him laugh, and he's just like, and I said to her later, I was like, how cool was that? She's like, that was fucking wild, And but it's cool because she doesn't give me notes or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll make her laugh and pocket things, or even run a quick bit by her. Last night doing Kill Tony, she was asking me about it, and I was reciting all these things that happened because I was doing a new character on it, and she's just dying laughing. And then some stuff I did, and she was like, I guess I have to see that one. I don't really understand why you did that, but yeah, she rules.
Have you ever
Parents loved her.
Well, that's great.
My nieces really loved her too.
Is
And
she Jewish?
No, but she is circumcised. And she has, we'll be right back. And we'll keep her out here. No, she just now got nieces and nephews on eBay. No, her brother and sister-in-law have 2 kids in the last 7 years. But prior, or 5, 6 years, I don't know how old they are, but they are adorable. One of them now, they give both of us like the gauge of whether or not we want kids. Like the 5-year-old nephew that she has came up to me. He's in that age where it's like, guess what? He's like, Uncle Adam, guess what? He just wants to share everything that he's like discovering because he's fucking 5. And I don't want to be a dick and be like, dude, yeah, everything you're about to share, I've done it. All right. I've had Diet Sprite. Fucking what else? Oh, 2 girls, 1 cup. I saw it when it came out, bro. And but he came up to me and he was like, Uncle Adam, I taught myself how to run with my eyes closed. And I was like, dude, I drove from the valley to the airport on 60 milligrams with my eyes closed last night. So we're both doing cool shit. And but so he's so cute and he makes us want to have kids. And then we both have friends with kids where it's like, wow, it's going to be a minute. I'm sure that you had the same experience, right?
Yeah. We have some friends that have some kids and I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
God, I hope my kids aren't like that.
That's what it is. And it makes you go, but all kids are missing some updates on their hard drive for a bit, right?
Yeah.
Because you're a fucking kid. My nephew would do crazy things and be so psycho. My mom's like, he's been on the planet for 5 years. Cut him some slack. And I'm like, all right,
Let's get into our main course questions. Have you ever dated someone that you knew was a red flag to begin with?
Oh, man. Yes. When I was working at Albertsons, the grocery store. I think I was 17 and she was, God, I want to say 26, but I think she might have been 30.
Hot.
Yeah. Only got a couple HJs from it.
Was she hot, though?
Yeah.
Was she one of those, like, hotter,
She was in the
older
service
women?
deli, and I was a bagger.
Dang.
Hello, Pixar. I've got your next film. It was, I mean, grocery store, like, it's every job has people just
Well, they
swapping it
play
up.
porn music.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of Go West, King of Wishful Thinking, a lot of Foo Fighters, a lot of, a lot of baby making music.
Yeah.
The grocery store soundtrack.
I've been in Albertsons. I know
oddly
what's
sexual.
up.
Yeah. But I knew it was a red flag because A, she was older, and B, she just, I don't know. I hung out with her once, and she had a lot of friends come over, and I don't want to say they were doing heroin, but it looked shady.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I don't think I should be around this right now. She also drank a lot, which, do you? But I was 17, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
That's not you yet.
Not yet, yeah. But God bless her. I think she's out there somewhere.
Yeah. I dated a red flag. I worked at Hot Topic.
Of course you did.
And
wow, what did you on the floor or at the cash register?
I was on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was like the hot item you were pushing on people? A lot of middle-aged dads coming into Hot Topic? No. What's the demo?
I don't even remember, but I liked one of the managers. I don't remember his name, but he liked Incubus.
Of course he did.
And I was
he
like,
worked at Hot Topic and he liked Incubus? How many tattoos? He had a neck tat?
Oh, it was fully tatted up.
He had a nose ring?
I mean, he was curly hair. Like,
Cool.
you could tell.
Brad or Tanner? What was
I
his
don't
name?
remember.
Yeah.
Remember. Probably Chad. But
Did you manage a Hot Topic in the 90s? Was it 90s? What was it? No. Early 2000s?
Probably early 2000s.
Wow, dude. Still, yeah, okay. Still matters.
I was wearing like the black skinny jeans and like the studded belt.
Yikes.
And the Chuck Taylors.
Oh, yeah.
My hair was black and I had platinum blonde underneath my hair. So whenever I wore it in a ponytail, it looked like an upside down skunk.
Let's cut to a clip.
Just because it's summer doesn't mean you have to cut out all the carb-heavy foods you love. Hero Bread reinvented the bread and buns that make summer great. Fluffy, delicious flavor and texture with no net carbs. 0 grams of sugar and fewer calories plus protein and fiber. And now you can try their sweet, melt-in-your-mouth Hawaiian rolls for guilt-free summer sliders. I love Hero Bread because it's just got that buttery taste that you can't resist. But all of your favorites, no consequences or compromises. 0 to 1 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, and high in fiber. And they're delicious and flavorful. The soft, fluffy experience you love when enjoying a juicy hot dog, a refreshing BLT, or mouth-watering cheeseburgers. Something for every craving, including sliced bread loaves, buns, and tortillas. They also have mouth-watering limited edition bakes like popular 2-gram net carb Hero croissants. Keep the carbs out of summer without compromising flavor with Hero bread. Get 10% off your order at hero.co and use the code DATE at checkout. That's DATE at HERO.co. It was like my whole vibe, and I had like a Sex Pistols t-shirt. I was just trying everything I could.
Yeah, that's what...
A belly button ring, you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
So this guy...
You're just throwing darts.
So I liked this guy, and he was like, we're having a party. If you want to come, I'll send you the address. And I had a Chevy S10 mini truck that my dad unfortunately gave me as my first car.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll drive out to your location. So I drive all the way out there, and it was like a trailer park home thing where it was just like a bunch of trailer parks.
That's where he lived.
That's where he lived. But I had never seen a trailer park community before.
So you were like, this is cool?
I thought it was, schools have the portable... Have you ever seen those
portable classrooms?
Portable classrooms?
They call them portables.
I thought they were a bunch of portable classrooms.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, why are we in
Like, you get to camp all the time? He's like, yeah, don't tell anybody.
Dude, I pull up and I get out and he's like drinking a beer. And it was way too much for me because he was like older. And I was just like, Dad.
Oh, wow.
Because my dad drank beer, and so I associated that. I didn't stay very long.
Yeah.
I probably would have gotten finger banged, but I left.
Yeah, which that's more for him than you, right?
Yeah, that's no girl likes that.
Also, I just feel like if you manage a hot topic, you're not washing your hands a lot. Yeah. So who knows what you were walking home with or driving home with? Maybe you left the car there because you were like, this is too much. Yeah. Fuck.
Bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Well, there's no, I have a buddy that works at a Target, and he worked at a Target in San Diego, and he would tell me how many moms he would hook up with that worked at the Target. And I was like, I never would have thought that was a thing. He's like, oh, there's just so many single moms that work at this Target, and I am this like mid-20s, night manager and just cool with everybody. And he's a real charismatic dude, but like, and I'm like, there's no rules in place. He's like, no, it's like everyone's pretty cool. He's like, there was one that like was still married, but like everybody's pretty chill. And I'm like, yeah, dude. But I'm just saying, there's no business is immune from people just finding a way because you're spending that much time around each other,
Yeah. I worked at Target. That was my first job ever.
Wow.
I'm really sharing a lot with you today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only worked there for 72 hours.
What? You got fired?
No, I quit. They wanted me to work past midnight, and I was tired.
Yeah.
So
it's not happening.
It didn't work out.
It's going to infringe on your social life.
So then I went to Hot Topic. So
that's an upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that kind of a move.
I just went to the mall. I went directly across the street.
Wow.
To the mall.
I always wanted to work at the mall. Just because I thought you always, in high school, everyone's walking around, and I always thought it was like a really cool thing to be there and have like girls come up and be like, hey, what's up, Adam? Yeah, no, just doing this again. What's up with that Jamba Juice machine? Is it working right now? And I always thought it would be cool to be like, because I saw the older guys that were like, Orange Dream Machine on the house, Christine, and fucking come back if you want some fucking pizza rolls too. Like they just seemed like they were, had it figured out. Now they're all in jail. So, but
yeah.
What else we got?
What is the best way to get out of a bad first date?
I think you got to do look, I've heard of the just go to the bathroom and don't come back.
Ditch.
Go out. I actually think that is the best because
really,
yeah, I mean you're right. Well, I mean,
you just leave her there.
I would. Oh, not for me. I'm saying if it's happening to me, just leave.
If you're on a date with a girl,
okay,
and it's bad,
how
do you get out of it?
I'll probably do the. I would probably treat it as an acting exercise. I've done that a lot in my life, and it's just, when I used to be a tour guide at Universal Studios on the tram, right? In 2003, like 2006, sophomore year of college till the end, I was the tram tour guide, and I, had just graduated acting school, and we get to the Jaws part, and most of the guides would be like, "Oh, guys, look over to your left. Hey, we got our friend Scuba Steve in the water. Steve, oh no, get out! I think there's a shark. Oh boy." And fucking little old actor boy here is coming fresh out of a conservatory, and I'm like, guys, say what up to my buddy Steve over there. Steve. Whoa, what's going? Steve. Hey, man. Oh shit. Steve. Hey. Oh fuck. No. Oh my God. Why are you smiling? Stop taking pictures. That's my friend. Oh my fucking God. Oh. 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 Who wants to see a Desperate Housewives houses? And I made a girl cry on the tram and got suspended for 2 weeks. So if that was me, I would treat it as I'd probably pick up the phone and do a whole like, well, that's what we do. Yeah, like, I mean, there's probably not enough trees, but one second. Oh, shit. Oh, you got to be kidding me. My fish has AIDS.
Oh, no.
This is wild, but I have the key to he has the special medicine.
Yeah.
And it's in this like box that my buddy's at my place right now watching her. And I gotta go. Cut that all out. That is the worst. No! If you're even on a date with that guy to begin with, that's actually on you.
This was my favorite part of the whole date so far.
Yeah. I think I would do that. I don't think so. But I'm saying if it was me, walk out and just like, I have no problem with an Irish goodbye.
But your luck, you would get a girl like me who wants to see a fish with AIDS.
Oh my God, hilarious. Oh my God, I'm actually like in vet school. Oh my God.
This would actually be great research for me.
My fish is not like a people person.
But
like even when
it's dying though. So
wow. Can I be honest? Too soon. But I love that you're supportive right out of the gate, but I really just like, I feel like it should be.
You need alone time.
Is that cool? And then maybe we can get some alone time later, like another time
And then I'll just mail you a new fish. Aidless.
I have to go. Oh my God. I have to mail you a new fish. Yeah, that's a red flag.
Man.
But also so sweet, depending on who you are and how you were raised.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like the type of
I think I just
extra
wouldn't
attention
want,
you were looking for.
If I knew you were trying to leave, I would try everything I could to stick with you.
Well, also it's the first day. Like,
yeah,
it's also so tricky to the same way that I equate when people go to a city, like, living in LA and Seattle, when those come up to people and they want to give their own personal account of like, I went to LA for a couple weeks. Dude, that place sucks, dude. That place, everyone, it's like, I thought I was going to see Matt Damon, didn't fucking see him, and it rained for 4 of the 9 days. Everyone's so superficial. There's fake tits and big butts everywhere, which I didn't fucking mind, but it was just like, everyone's like a little too, I don't know. I don't like the vibe. And I take it personal because I've been there now for 20 plus years. And also, I'm like, you were there for 9 days. You can't get a handle on anything for 9 days. So first date style, if you're there for 1 day, I mean, unless right out of the gate, the guy's like, so I just want to be straight up. Anal is first base to me, and I think Hitler's the shit. If those are the first 2 things he opened with, then I'd be like, yeah, just get the app and then call Tina and have her come grab you. But so you wanting to be like, let me try to see it through, I have no problem with that. Even if it is kind of bad, because you're like, also I love the idea of trying to like break down, if you know that I'm bullshitting about the fish, like calling me out and being like, well, let me come see the fish. I would love to
be me.
Like, I'm all good and I'll pay for the dinner. Just let me see your dying fish.
I want to see the
AIDS.
fish. Like, can I come see your fish?
Yeah. And let me see the HIV all over its
I want to know
gills
what a fish with AIDS looks like.
Yep. Because I might be a fish vet someday. You don't know.
I might
You can't
save
tell
a
me
fish.
what I'm going to be. Yeah.
You don't know.
You don't know.
But it looks like you like sports a lot.
I love sports.
What if you took a date? Did you?
I took my now wife on the first weekend we hung out. I was doing shows in Kansas City, and I was like, and I was just on the road so much, and also it was just like I didn't want to fly to Arizona and do that. That felt too much.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, and I think this was a pretty fair idea to be like, do you want to come out and hang out in a city and do shows? And we could go. There was a Steelers-Chiefs playoff game. I was like, we go to the game, hang out the shows, and it's a fun city. And she was like, fuck yeah, never been. And it was awesome. And she's a big sports fan too. She has gotten so into like my baseball team in Seattle, and I've gotten to know now a bunch of the players and broadcasters and stuff, and they come out to my shows and whatnot, and I've done a handful of first pitches, and I actually threw out a first pitch in Arizona. I timed out my shows to be there when the Mariners were there, and they gave us a suite, and her whole family got to come out. And I took her dad, my father-in-law, on the field, and he had his glove. He gave me his glove from like 8th grade, and we warmed up on the field, and he's just on the field being like, dude, this is fucking. He's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm on the field of my baseball team throwing the ball and you're using my glove. Are you fucking kidding me right now? And it was really cool. And so, yeah, and not that it would be a deal breaker if she didn't like sports. And I'm not we did a fantasy football thing with some friends last year and the year before, and then just kind of fell out of love with it. But it is it's just such a fun to be down to go to games and football Sundays. She just hit me up. She's like, can we get the package? Like, there's going to be times when you're going to be gone. I just want to have some people over and watch. I'm like, yeah, love that. And it's such a social, fun thing to do. And people that don't like sports, I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Because it's so fun. It's such a social thing.
I like to go to basketball games the
Great.
most.
You like to go to the game is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely like to go to the game.
Also, why would you not want to see, it's so crazy, some of these athletes. They're wild, I can't even, I scored on my own team when I played soccer in the 5th grade, and my best friend's dad called me a fucking idiot on the drive home, and that was a wrap for me on soccer. But up until that point, I was like, dude, I might go pro, I was a real big kid, which they always make fat kids the goalie, because even my coach.
You take up more space.
Take up more space. My coach was like, pretend the balls are pizzas, you fat fuck. And
Touch it.
Oh, yeah. And this was one of my first jokes. My basketball coach called me Krispy Kreme Abdul-Jabbar. Hurtful in the moment, funny in hindsight. Were you a big kid?
No.
Yeah, never.
No.
I've always had self-control.
Well, I did a lot of sports when I was younger.
What sports?
I was a gymnast.
Cool.
I was an elite gymnast.
No way.
Yeah, so I was homeschooled and I did gymnastics 6 hours a day.
Oh my God.
For 10 years.
My sister was a pretty good gymnast for a bit, and I would go to her practices. And again, real big kid. And because I was big, they thought I was older. Like when you're a kid.
When you say big, you mean fat?
I thought this was a safe space where I wouldn't get fat shamed from 30 years ago. But
I need
Lauren,
clarification.
my mom and I shared a bra. Are you happy now? Is that what you're looking for? They call me penis and tits kid on the playground. No, they did.
Thank you for the visualization.
Did. Yeah, they. It was. I was quick fat, so I never thought I was
What's quick fat?
I was just as. I smell like baked beans and mac and cheese when I sweat.
These
I don't know.
terms are so crazy.
I was fat. I was fast. Fast fat. You haven't seen fast fat?
Fast fat?
This is
So
not.
you were like a linebacker.
Sure. Linebackers are pretty fucking.
Fat.
No, they're still pretty good. Linemen. Offensive linemen.
Who am I thinking of that's the big guys?
Linemen.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Linebackers.
Oh.
They're pretty. They're 6'5".
So, linebacker, lineman, what's the difference?
I know. Let's call the commissioner and change it all up. Yeah. It's a lot.
Okay, so back to being fat.
So I would go to the practices, and they thought I was older because young fat kids they were like, this kid's 19, right? I'm like, I'm fucking 10. But I fucking was just hey, you guys got any fucking chips and dip, And they put me in some of the practices with my sister and the older kids. And I remember at one point we were doing the bars, and she had me grab the bars, and I'm just dangling, just fucking young fat, just dangling. And she's like, swing yourself up, and I'm like, what? How? And she's like, just swing, and then get off. And then I just dropped and fell. And then so I was like, can I go jump in the foam pit? Did you have a foam pit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so for people at home who haven't been to a gymnastics practice, I don't know if it's reward. It's when you're practicing flips and whatever, you jump into the foam pit.
Yeah, you flip into the pit so that if you land on your head or whatever.
No damage.
Right.
So I would just want to play in that thing. So I would just jump in that. And so I would come to these practices. And then at one point, my mom was like, maybe just try. And I could tumble well. Fat kids can tumble. I mean, dude, if I was ever on fire, stop, dropping, and roll was not going to be a problem. Because I fucking was already falling anyway. Clumsy fat kid, spin, turn that into a tumble. But yeah, gymnastics was not going to be my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you flexible?
Yeah. Yeah. Again,
Fat kids are unusually flexible.
totally. It's like when you see a kid with Down syndrome at your high school and he like knows karate. You're like, shout out to Tyler.
Is that karate though? Or are they just making awkward movements?
No, this kid knew karate. He fucking judo chopped, I don't know, vice principal one day, Shorecrest High School. Principal was walking by. He was like, what's up, Mr. Johnson? And then he fucking did he did a jump kick. And he said like, I don't think he either said judo chop or haruki. He did a fucking street fighter. I think that's what he did. And he did a jump kick and he fucking like, he just like did that and she dropped all her papers. And if I had footage of that, not only would I have submitted it to Alfonso Ribeiro at America's Funniest Home Videos, but I would be watching it every day when I wake up to start my day.
Yeah.
Certain things like that. How do you start your day?
I have a video that I like. That's this
Puts you in a good mood.
It makes me laugh so hard.
Good.
He's the guy, I don't know if you've seen it, but he's like, LSU fan stuck his finger up my booty. Have you seen this one?
Send me the link.
It is this like white guy
that was a white guy?
It's a white guy that thinks he's black.
Okay, good.
And he's got a big black girlfriend and she just says, "Settle down now, honey." Like someone just stuck their finger up this guy's butt.
Wow.
And his girlfriend is telling him to settle down. And I'm like, and he goes, "I will kill." You could find it. This is it. The LSU fan.
Record that. Well, LSU fan came stuck his finger in my booty. Bitch, I don't play that shit. I will kill out here.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
You guys couldn't see it. Was that up on the screen for the fans?
It'll be there.
Yikes.
Yeah. So that video really
Gets
me going.
Yeah.
Seeing that this guy's so worked up.
Finger in the butt, can I be honest? Not a big fan.
I can't imagine why.
It's just, yeah. Everything with that. Maybe, and my wife and I are on the same page with that stuff. We're having a good time with everything we already got. And but maybe you'll get to a point, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years where you're just like, it's time to do something else. Right? But I don't know.
Yeah. I have another red flag question.
No judgment,
for you,
by the
though.
way. If you're a big butt guy,
hey,
do you?
Yeah. You can explore, and if it isn't for you, just stop.
Yeah.
But to stick your finger up someone's butt in public, just like them right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. It happened to me in college once. No permission, by the way. She just did it. I was like, hey, you want to maybe send me a text 10 minutes before you come over and let me know that this is even going to be on the table? And she goes, I thought you liked that. And I was like, based on what? Did I make a face when we went out? I was like, just trust your instincts. Yeah, it was wild. Not a great feeling.
Yeah.
And she had a lot of force too. And she had big hands.
Oh my.
Yeah, bigger than normal hands.
Yikes.
She's not a big gal, but just, sometimes the body, you just come out and it's just, she just, her arms were like petite, but then she had fucking
giant hands.
Linebacker hands, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Let's pull her up.
See this bitch.
Pull up her Facebook.
But I'll ask you my dessert question. It's my last question.
Great.
How did you propose to your wife?
It was COVID. Fake. And no, it was real. It was real. Come on. Hey, you know what we were doing? We did COVID. We beat COVID.
Oh my God, stop.
We beat Medicare. We beat Medicaid. We beat Megatron. Hey, come on. Hey, I'll eat soup with a fork, but does that make me gay? Come on. We're going to Jumanji tonight. We're going to the Warp Zone. Come on.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Yeah, that was Tina Turner. That was my Tina Turner impression. Needs a little bit of work, but next election. It was COVID, and we drove to Arizona to be with her family, 6 hours from LA. Took the pup and went there for about a month and a half. Then my dad's wife at the time got real sick, was on hospice, which, by the way, hadn't been around a hospice situation before. So hot. And sitting around there. Sorry. And I texted a buddy of mine, and he was like, hey, yo, you want to catch up, whatever? Because, so much downtime. It's like, that was really a time to just be like, I mean, it was so funny. So many true colors shown with like friends that I was like, you want to do you do Zooms or whatever, and like, let's just drink and hang out on, and the people that were like, nah, I'm like, I know you have nothing to do. So if you still don't want to now, bro, you're dead to me. So I go up there and I text my buddy, I go, can I do it later? I'm with my dad, his wife, my stepmom's on hospice. And he texts it back. He goes, dude, is that a new dating app? And I go, what? He goes, Hospice. I've never heard of it. I go, wow.
Whoa.
And this is how I know you can't read. Isn't that? He thought I said Hospice. And I was like, well, she is leaving him. But,
that is a great idea.
Yeah, it is. It's a great idea. Yeah. Are you one step away from death, but still want to stay in the game?
Get on Hospice today.
Yeah. There you go. You can do the VO for it.
Thank you.
So go up there to Arizona. Then I go to Oregon, and then we come back and we drive to Seattle because we were like, all right, again, there's no end in sight here. So let's be up around the fam. And I got the ring probably in February, and then March COVID hits. And so then it was like, all right, I think I want to do it this summer. And I want to do it around fam. I didn't want to just do it us in our place together. And so I hit up my mom and sister, and I was like, what if we drive up? And then I got my dad to get somebody to bring him up from Oregon. And we did a backyard thing for my wife at my mom and stepdad's house. And my nieces had a sign that said, I had my sister take her to go do nails and whatever. And they hadn't really spent a lot of time together yet. So she was a little sus as far as like, and my sister can talk forever. So she just kept being like, and then this happened, this happened. And she was like, I think we got to go back to the house for dinner. She's like, no, we're fine. And then they finally came back. And then we played the song that we really like in the backyard. And she walked around the corner. And I had got like this event thing. We had like a sumo wrestling thing in the backyard and popcorn machine and Papa Shot and a water slide. And she'd never had, I think my wife said she never had a birthday party as a kid. Just different, different strokes for different folks. Never had a real party,
Was
whatever.
she Jehovah's Witness?
No. But
Don't
just
they not
their
sell
folks lived on the outskirts in Arizona.
Okay.
And like kind of strict growing up, like not like didn't kick it with a lot of, didn't get to do a lot of hanging with friends. Could go out and do stuff like in high school, whenever.
No
But they were
Hospice.
just no Hospice. I think the mom was just really like, I think overly cautious as far as like having you get mixed up with the wrong people. So better to be around no people for a bit.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna make this like a party, And so had a bunch of stuff set up. Came around the corner. Nieces they were 7 at the time. Will you marry me? Sign. And she walked up, started crying. Came around the corner, proposed.
Didn't even see it coming.
Didn't see it coming. She was surprised. I kept wanting to do. I just at the end of the day was like, surprises. You can't beat it.
Yeah.
If it's like not the surprise of like, I wasn't gonna take her up to a hill, and like pretend to push her and go, and then have her go, what the fuck? And they go, just kidding. That surprise I feel like is wild. But the one with family and
That's
the
so
heartstrings.
sweet.
Yeah, she loved it.
Has she ever wanted you to role play as Dr. Phil with her?
No, but she did. Oh, so funny. Wow, that is so many people ask me that. What I used to get was when I played Wolverine at Universal Studios for about 2 years, I would get propositioned by foreign gals to tell me to call them later and bring the suit. And I was like, I have no way to do that, and this sucks. But I will break character, and we can just say dirty stuff to each other in the park. No, one night though, I was doing a Phil show, and Bill Burr was the guest. We finished that. Chappelle came in to do a secret show in the belly room, and I was like, oh, I gotta go see this. So my makeup gal was like, all right, well, I got to go to bed, but you can sleep in it, in the ball cap and everything. And I was like, all right, is that bad? She's like, it's not ideal, but I'm going to bed, and if you want to go do this. So I go up to watch Chappelle. He ends up bringing me on stage. We kind of riff for a little bit as Phil, and just unbelievable night.
Is there a way I can see this? Can people...
No, it wasn't tape, but there's a really great picture of me. If you pull it up, there's on my Instagram, or even just Google Dr. Phil Chappelle, but his photographer got a really great picture of us talking afterwards. And so I go home that night, and I'm sleeping in the ball cap. And my wife wakes up and had forgot because we got pretty sauced that night, and she rolled over and just saw the back of my head. And it's a legit bald cap. So she just saw bald, spotted hair and everything,
awesome.
And she just saw it and definitely had a moment of like, oh God,
like scared.
Her impression of it is great. She was like, oh fuck, and then, but she's never asked for it, thank God.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I guess it would be funny if I, came and then went, we'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a towel real quick, or a t-shirt, whatever you prefer. But no role playing on that stuff yet.
Oh my God. Who do you like doing, Joe Biden or Dr. Phil more?
Probably Phil, because I've only done Biden twice,
You should practice him.
Yeah.
Because you are really, really
Oh, thanks.
5 seconds I saw here because you just the things he says are so jumbled up anyways.
Wild.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Really wild. But Phil is just more I feel like it's because Biden is known for being a little bit more broken up with his words and spacey and quiet, and just there's certain moments where we're gonna go get him. And who just shit my pants? So that's that's tougher to play with.
Yeah.
Whereas Phil is like known for having, a lot of dialogue and being able to banter with somebody,
Yeah.
I can tell you this, Lauren, as being a parent myself, okay? It's tough to raise a kid, okay, that you also want to hit sometimes, okay? I know that when I would smack my kid, not with a belt or a hand, but a Pop-Tart, because it's funny, but it's also effective, It's a delicious smack,
Sweet.
It's sweet, but as you go through being a parent, I want to trust your instincts. Comedy cures. Make them laugh. And if you find yourself confused and alone in the shower, shave your head, your back, your pussy, and your crack. We'll be right back.
Will you come back on my show and
Anytime.
do Dr. Phil?
For real?
Yeah, will you?
That'd be kind of wild. Sure.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. Oh
I
my
think
God,
it'd
that'd
be
be really
fun.
funny.
I'd
Yeah.
love it.
1,000%.
Okay, great.
Done and done.
Where can people find you?
AdamRayComedy.com is where all my tour dates are. When does this go up? A few weeks? A few years?
Is it going to go up next week?
Yeah, next week.
Let's
My
go.
birthday.
Let's go. What are you doing for your birthday?
I'm going to Nashville.
Wow. Good call. Have you ever been before?
I have been.
For what?
I went for a movie
Shows?
premiere.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nashville is you can't party, but you can.
No,
Or
I don't
can-
party. No, I don't party.
You
But
don't?
I still have fun.
There was a really scary pause there when
was
you were
my,
like,
it
I
was-
might drink.
It's surprising how much fun I've been able to have.
Yeah.
Off of just psychotic hormones running through my blood.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's your new drug.
It's so fun.
That is so wild.
Yeah, it's just built in. I'm just like,
Hey, who needs booze and weed when you just got
yeah.
fucking
It's like little bumps of Coke every now and then.
It
I'm
is,
just
right?
like,
You just get
oh my God.
cool?
Where's the room service?
Okay,
Just
thanks
kidding.
for having me. No,
I'm
you
joking,
can. Where's the room service? Wait, cravings. You were telling me earlier. Give me one of your top cravings.
Sparkling water.
But food. If you could have any food right now, or when you get hungry tonight, like what are you thinking of right
Chips and queso.
now? Awesome. Great answer.
Thank you.
Great answer.
With the beef and the guacamole and the sour cream in it.
Oh wow. So the full meal deal.
The compuesto.
Dude, what did you just call me?
Compuesto.
Say it's 2024. You can't say that anymore.
Compuesto.
Compuesto. So that means all the meat and cheeses.
All the things.
Cool.
And the chips and the fajitas.
I'm a big chips and salsa guy.
Like my belly grows and then I actually look pregnant.
Yeah.
Right now I just look.
You're good. You're wearing the belly well.
I never thought I'd say this, but I can't wait till it gets bigger.
Yeah. Well, then it's more real that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll fill my clothes out a little bit more.
Cool. Are you excited to wear like the big pregnant dress? Like what are they called? Muumuus, right?
No, I can't say I'm looking forward to that part.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to fall and
should-
Christmas and coats and layers.
You should wear like really short, like crop top, like leather crop tops.
Oh, for Halloween, I'm going to be a truck driver.
Oh my God, with the big belly hanging
yeah,
out?
and I'm going to wear
Hilarious.
a wife beater and I'm going to have a
Hilarious.
crushed can of Budweiser.
Hilarious.
Mullet,
Yep.
mustache, hat.
Yep.
I'm going to be a shitty
my
truck driver. I'm going to have a beige bra kind of showing through, look extra trashy.
Wow.
Someone from Incubus would love it.
Yeah. Tyler. All right. Tour dates, AdamRayComedy.com. When this comes out, I guess, I have Minnesota coming up, September 25th, 26th to 28th. We have a Dr. Phil Live theater tour that we're doing right now. Philly on October 25th, DC on the 26th, New York, Beacon Theater, November 15th. Arizona, December 6th, San Diego, December 7th. But we are announcing a 2025 tour that's got Austin, Dallas, Chicago, San Francisco, Boston, Atlanta, Nashville. All that is going to be at AdamRayComedy.com. And then I have a fully improvised show I'm doing live streaming from Comedy on State in Madison, Wisconsin on October 30th. Those tickets are at AdamRay.live. And then my podcast about last night. And then thank you.
Thank you for coming
This
on my
was
show.
so fun, an honor.
I'm
You're
so
ama-
glad. I've been waiting for you to come on.
Been
Thank
really
you.
great. I love you.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to another episode of First Date. My guest today is back for his second date. He's got a new show on his YouTube channel. It's called Ian Do Just an Odd Guy Doing Odd Things.
Odd
you
jobs.
can get tickets to see his stand-up at ianfidance.com. Ian Fidance.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me back. Yes, thank you. I'm not used to second dates. This is fantastic.
Just first ones?
Yes.
Have you gotten more tattoos since I've seen you?
I have. Yes. I just recently got 2 daggers on my neck. Shout out Daniel Strauss, R&D Tattoo, Ridgewood, Queens.
Can you show them, or are they like
I'd
copyrighted?
have to take my shirt off.
Oh.
Which is par for the course for a second date.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hold on.
Should I take my
Okay.
shirt off?
I mean, I won't say no.
You first. Here, hold on. Also, I've been in the gym.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you see him?
Yeah, I see them.
Do you like him?
I do. Where's the pointy end?
No, they're 2 daggers going into my
Going
neck.
into the neck.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Why?
Why not? You can't even tell me.
I can't tell you. Did it hurt?
What do you think, Lauren?
I don't
No,
know.
it tickled.
Well, by how many you have. So you like pain?
It's right on the neck. Let me show you with my hands. Yeah, but I have to do it in 2 sessions. It needs to get colored. I couldn't do the color because it hurts so. It's the only time I've ever tapped out from a tattoo.
Not
I've
your
sat-
shins? Your shins you didn't tap out?
Shins aren't bad. They get banged up all the time. Yeah.
I would think that the shins would hurt the most. So that hurt the most?
My ribs.
Do you
hurt
have
a
any?
lot.
I guess you have a little bit of space on your stomach to do more.
I'm getting the goal by the end of the year is to finish my chest, my belly, and get a huge back piece.
What are you going to do when you don't have any space left?
Kill myself. And it's coming up.
Right
Thank
around the
God.
corner.
Please let me end this. Yeah. You don't have tattoos?
I have one tattoo.
What do you have?
I have a kiss on my ass.
Me too.
No, you don't.
I swear to God. I got lips on my ass.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I got it in a kitchen at a Native American's house in San Antonio,
so
Texas.
bullshit.
I swear to God. You want me
Okay,
to show you
no,
that
I
too?
don't.
I'll whip my ass out.
Okay, fine. I believe you.
Yeah, that's right.
What kind? Whose lip prints?
My friend Jade kissed my ass, and I got her lips, and I kissed right above her pussy, and she has my lips and a mustache. So when we're together, we make them kiss.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I thought it was going to get me laid with her, and it didn't. And then we just became friends.
It didn't?
No.
God.
I know.
Man, that's a long way to go.
I like it. I like stories and experiences. I have a matching tattoo with Jordan. We have products in New York tattooed on our bodies in a coffin from it's like this logo from this band Incendiary from New York. And I like getting little like story tattoos.
Are there any that you regret?
Yeah, well, I regret this. He blasted it too hard, and it's Wile E. Coyote smoking a cigarette dressed as a vampire. And I
You are a child.
really wanted baby want milk. And I got it from this guy who did a butterfly on me, and they stopped tattooing for like a year, and he was like traveling, and then he blasted me with this terrible job. And come to find out, his year break was because he was on heroin. And I didn't know. Yeah.
Well, you think that he would be better with needles.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I guess maybe he was just nodding off while he did it. And then, so that's the only one I regret, but I have to not live in regret, and I have to understand that everything happens for a reason, because if I didn't hate this, I wouldn't have gotten the rest of my arm done. So I got my arm done basically to like distract from how
how much you
awful
hated
this
that
is.
one.
Yeah, because I don't believe in like getting like tattoo removal and stuff. I think you should just live with the mistakes you've made and move forward,
Yeah.
you know?
That's mature.
Yeah. Who put the lips on your ass?
Originally, I wanted my mom to kiss a piece of paper, and then I was going to have the tattoo artist trace that. So the backstory on this is that when I was little, my mom would leave early in the morning to go to work, and she
kiss
wore
you on the butt?
She would kiss me on the cheek.
Oh, I get it. That's cute, but weird. That's cute but alarming.
It's very alarming. But I was
Yeah,
18, and
Is
I
she
was
dead?
No, she's alive.
Oh, okay.
But you know how you try to find meaning for tattoos
course.
sometimes. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I can have a kiss on the cheek. But then when I told my mom that it was going on my ass, she was like, no.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, I'm not gonna go down
So-
as like the person who kissed your ass.
Oh, I thought you meant she wasn't going to go down.
No.
I was like, oh my God, I'm getting hard.
No.
What? So whose lips are it? Is
Mine.
It yours? You have your own lips
they're
on
my
your
lips
ass.
on my ass.
Wow, there's some deeper meaning there.
I don't know. I was just young and dumb, and I wanted to get a tattoo. It was my
That's
18th
great.
birthday.
Where on your cheek?
On my left butt cheek.
Nice. On like the meat or towards the hip?
It's like on the butt. It's not towards the hip. It's like on the butt.
Well, I'm sure you have a great ass, so it like fits well. I need to like go to the gym and do squats because it is just a straight drop from my back to my legs, and I'm like, this is not a good look. Like girls are always like, you have such a cute butt because you don't have one. I'm like, stop it. I'm insecure.
Hey, if it's cute, it's cute.
Yeah, it's a cutie, but I need to beef it up more if I'm showing off my kiss.
Yeah.
You know? But I like it. I like a little kiss on the butt. Why not?
Yeah.
You know? Who cares?
Yeah. Sometimes it's a kiss on the cheek. Other times it's like kiss my ass.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, kiss my ass. I like that. Yeah.
So you're back for a second date. Have you dated anyone seriously since the last time that you've been on the show?
No.
Have you had flings?
Yes.
How many?
I don't know.
Like a handful? 2 handfuls?
I don't know. When was the last time I was on the show? Like
Well, the
a year or
last time
two
I
ago?
saw you was a live show.
Oh, that was really fun.
Did
yeah.
you? I want to get back into doing
Dude,
those again.
I had so much fun on that show.
It was a
It's
fun
great.
show.
Yeah. And you were a great host with like keeping the questions rolling and then having me and Tom there to pepper in jokes. It was great. And dude, the freaks you found for that show was amazing.
They're the best.
Yeah.
The local talent.
Yeah.
in this
and
town.
they're comics too. So, and there's so many great comics in Austin. Like they know how to like pepper in little jokes while they're doing their, interview thing. So
Yeah.
it was really fun. I enjoyed it. But I've had a bunch of flings, but nothing serious. I did date a gal for about a month and she broke up with me twice. And
In a month?
Yeah, it was like, well, she lived in LA and she works in she's a working gal in the moving pictures,
Okay.
pornography.
Oh, really?
And yeah, which
Hot.
I don't care. It's cool. Make your bag,
Yeah.
If you're shooting a scene tomorrow, let's hang out tonight and take a couple showers, but go. I don't care, But yeah, and it was cool though in a way because I really liked her and I told myself I will try again and try to make this work. And initially we just had like a fling and then she was like, I need to be monogamous. I don't like that, girls are like commenting on your things or like
Hold
whatever.
on, a porn star is saying this?
Well, because a lot of them, it's a job. They're working when they're on set. And then in their private life, things are like very different. So that kind of fucked me up because when we were having sex for the first time, she was like, what do you like? What do you like? And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh my God, she's heard everything. Like, I have to think of another word for butthole. Like,
Yeah.
She knows everything. So I panicked. I just went, all of this is good. And that was like not appealing. And so I, really liked the fact that our sex was like very intimate and very like loving and everything because everything she does on set is like for work and performative. And so I really like that. But then, she hit me with the monogamous thing and I haven't done that in like 4 years. And I had to take a little time to process and we kind of stopped talking. And then I went out to LA and I like laid it on the line. Like, look, like I would love to be monogamous with you. I'd like to be together and I'm willing to, do what can be done to make this work. But I put up a boundary. I was like, the way I am, like, if we're together, I'm going to like really, really be into you. And I need the whole opposite coast thing isn't going to work. Like I need you to come on the road with me and I'll have to like come out to LA a lot. Like I can't just do like, oh, I'll see you in a month.
That's fair if you're going to have a monogamous relationship.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm on the road. The most I've been in New York since December was 8 days. I've been on the road every weekend since December, and I love it. I'm having the time of my life, but it's like intensely lonely. And if I have a partner, I'd like them to be with me, but it's a big ask to be like, come to Appleton, Wisconsin for the weekend, you know, come to Oklahoma City. But so then we got together, and then like, I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's make it work. And she was like, what do you mean give it a shot? You don't sound too into it. And I'm like, what? What? And yeah. It was kind of like a little like, whew. And then like 3 days later, she called and was like, listen, like, I don't think I can do this. I am like a very jealous person. And so I kind of like had gotten a vibe. So I was like, I get it. Totally cool. Like
But she initiated this whole thing of wanting to be monogamous. And then
yeah, but she hadn't been I can't get mad at her. She hadn't been in a relationship in a while. This was her first kind of serious thing in a long time. And so, you know, it's hard dipping your toe into that world, and you know, you can overthink things, and I can't like get mad at her for that. But I was proud of myself because I was like, you know what? I put it out there. I told myself I was going to try. I did. It didn't last for that long, but now I know that I'm capable of like kind of falling for someone again. And if the right person comes along, I'd like to do that. But right now, I'm just doing me.
Yeah. You know, when I was younger, I dreamed big, like so many of us do. But as I got older, those dreams shifted from wild ideas to something more real, turning my skills and passions into a business. Starting this podcast and launching our merch felt exciting, but also overwhelming. I worried, what if I can't build a website? What if I don't know how to find customers? Those doubts are totally normal. That's why I love Shopify. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide, including big names like Mattel and Gymshark, but also brands that are just getting started, like ours. We actually use Shopify to run our own merch store, and it makes everything so much easier. They have beautiful, ready-to-go website templates, so you don't have to be a design expert. Need help with product photos, descriptions, or discounts? Shopify's AI tools cover that. Want to grow your audience? Shopify makes email and social media campaigns simple. And if you get stuck, their award-winning 24/7 support is always there. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/date. Go to shopify.com/date. Shopify.com/date. So how long ago was that?
It was like April.
Oh. So it's not that long ago.
No.
Are you guys still friends?
We're still buds, yeah. Yeah, we send each other music and stuff, and talk every once in a while, check in.
Yeah.
You know, what can you do?
And so are you on tour right now?
Yeah. So I just played Addison Improv, shout out. It was great. And then me and my lifelong best friend lives in Dallas, so we drove to Austin. I did Kill Tony, and now I'm here. And I got asked to do Montreal just for laughs. So I'm stoked on that. So
that'll be fun.
Yeah, so I leave tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. and I fly up to Canada, and then I go directly from JFL to a weekend in Indianapolis, and then I'm home for 3 days, and I go to Buffalo and then Chicago and Irvine, Oxnard.
So when do you find time to do your show for YouTube?
So it's a travel show. So it's called Ian Do, an odd guy doing odd jobs. So when I'm in these towns, I find someone who has like an interesting job. I show up and they teach me how to do their job, and then I do their job. So I got my tattooing license in Wisconsin.
No way.
All you need is $65 an hour. And
Stop.
I'm a licensed tattooer.
Oh my
in
God.
Wisconsin.
Are you going to be a pastor next?
So I'd love to, you know.
Marry someone.
I've married people before. People started getting engaged at my shows. I signed a wedding license at my show. It's like getting crazy. It's like
that's awesome.
It's cool. Someone would want such a monumental moment in their life to have me be a part of it. But a part of me is like, I don't want to like fuck this up for you, you know.
Is there any job you wouldn't do?
I do everything. Dude, in Chicago, I'm going to train police canines, even though it's ACAB, except when, you know, we need them.
I don't know what that means.
All cops are bastards.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you not learn anything from the summer of 2020?
No.
The summer of love?
I know now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I just, where was I this weekend? Oh, in Dallas. I went to Plano, Texas, and I did special effects makeup. So I learned how to do like a squib shot where someone on camera, on film, whenever they get shot, they have like a condom full of blood and it kind of explodes to make it look like a gunshot. So I learned how to do that. I learned how to put like a stab wound on someone's face and do all the makeup to make it look realistic. Yeah, they opened up the BattleBots arena for me in Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, and they had me repair a robot, and then I got to control a robot in front of a arena full of people.
This is a genius idea.
I'm having so much fun. Well, the whole thing is, the road is so lonely. If I don't get out and do this stuff, I'm going to put a gun in my mouth.
Well, not until you finish your body with tattoos.
Yeah, I know. And
but you're getting
the clock's
close.
The death clock's ticking. Shout out Trapped Under Ice. And so I was like, dude, I got to start doing something. So every show starts out with me being like, I'm here in this town, and if I don't get out and do something, I'm going to kill myself. So I'm going to, learn how to cut hair in Rochester.
So do people hit you up and they're like, hey, I plant trees for a living. Do you want to come plant a tree?
Well, that'll be like a long episode.
But you know what I mean? I mean, how are you finding these
36
people?
years. I will put something on my Instagram. You can email ianfidance666@gmail.com. And so people email me their towns and jobs, and then I set it up. And some of them, I just put out something on my story week of, and then in the 11th hour, I figure it out. But I also know a lot of my friends are like touring musicians and everything. And so they will hook me up with someone in a town that they know, that they've played and they've made friends. And they're like, hey, you're going to Richmond, Virginia. I know a guy that does this. So why don't I'll link you guys. I'm like, great. So it's been working out. I've been having a blast. So I'm releasing it in seasons on my YouTube, Ian Finance
Has the
Comedy.
first season been released?
No, well, the whole thing is I have to get more subscribers on my YouTube before I release it.
I feel like this is gonna blow your YouTube channel up.
I'm hoping. I mean, the goal, because it's all out of pocket. It's put me in the poorhouse paying for all this. So the goal is to put it on my YouTube. Hopefully, knock on wood, fingers crossed, people dig it, and then have a network or sponsors want to put some money into it and make it a bigger thing. But even so, like, I'm having so much fun. The money coming out of my pocket sucks, but it's like if I could get some advertisers or someone to put some money into it, it'd be great. But I want to keep doing it. I love it. So we have 6 episodes filmed. That's going to be the first season, and now we're filming the second. And yeah, it's great. Like I'm going to go to Seattle and do like leather upholstery. Like it's I don't know. I'll do anything.
It's so
fun.
Cool.
Because I had a million jobs growing up. So I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none. So I can like pick up anything. And it's funny because initially when they teach me, I'm like awful. And then by the end of the day, I've like got the hang of it.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it. And it's cool because I get to meet people and like learn about people doing these jobs. Like I learned how to make pizzas from scratch at this really good pizza restaurant in Oklahoma City called the Saucy Sicilian.
Okay.
And these like little like Spanish kids were teaching me how to make pizza and everything. And then like it turned into this thing where I was, relating to them. But, me and this kid both had dead dads, and like, we became buddies. He's like the 17-year-old kid that they're trying to get on the straight and narrow. And so like, I just bought him a belt and a belt buckle at Allen's Boots in Austin.
Wow.
I'm gonna like send it to him. So there's like a humanity piece to it too, which I really enjoy. So I'm having fun.
I hope you get to blow glass somewhere.
Dude, I love blowing glass. I love blowing glass. I've done it before. It's so fun.
I've never done it, and it looks so fun.
Dude, it's the coolest shit. When someone's so good at blowing glass, it's like
incredible.
mind-blowing.
It's mesmerizing.
Dude, when they have something and then like a circular like glass thing in the middle, it's like the coolest.
And you can cut it.
Yeah.
And the way,
yeah, and you put it in the fire and you spin it around. Oh, it's the best.
I think Gigi Hadid does that now.
Who's that?
She's like a supermodel.
Really?
Yeah, and she...
Call me, I'll blow your glass.
I think she'll blow your glass.
As long as someone's getting blown, I don't care.
Yeah, she's a supermodel.
Oh, that's
like a
great.
famous supermodel, and she blows glass now, and she's apparently
Really?
pretty good at it. Yeah, it's like her thing.
Yeah, see, I'm not getting hooked up with like supermodels doing stuff. I'm with like
But we need to hook you up
little
with supermodels.
Mexican boys in a kitchen making pizza. If you're a supermodel, hook me up with one of your jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so you're doing all these fun jobs on the road. Are you meeting anyone and trying to go on any dates on the road?
Yeah, and Sally, call me back. I'm only in Austin for one more day. I mean, what the hell is this? I'll meet people, yeah, but it's weird, man. I can't really do one night stands anymore. I need to have like a connection with someone. So I'll have like a girlfriend for the weekend, and then we stay in touch, and then the next time I'm in that town, I'll see them, and it's like nice, but I can't just like hook up with someone and then like never
See them again?
Yeah, like I'm like old.
I think
I
that's,
like have
that's
to like
also
get into
sad.
like what's sad?
I think one night stands are kind of sad.
Yeah, I mean they could be hot, but dude, some people like this dude. Oh my god, God bless you. But this girl showed up in like fishnets and a shirt that said "slut," and she's like, "I got a hotel room. Come by tonight. I just need one night." And I was like, "No, I just call your father. Like, go to church. You know, I just want to watch Forensic Files alone. You know." But like I don't know, if I love meeting people and making connections, or even if I just make a friend, it's great. Like my friend Jade, like we didn't hook up, but now every time I go to San Antonio, I go out to dinner with like her and her friends and like all the Native Americans that were in the kitchen when I got tattooed on the table. Like I just like making friends, and it's nice because it can get like intensely lonely on the road, you know, and then you're like, you know, I get off stage after doing like 2 hours, I do an hour set, and then the meet and greet takes like, you know, an hour, and it's just my brain's bursting with endorphins. I'm just like left alone in a hotel room. And if I meet someone, I'm like, look, we don't have to have sex, but if you want to like eat chips and hang out in my hotel room, I don't care. Like,
yeah, just to
let's
hang
go
out.
shoot darts or whatever. Yeah, like I really love ping pong, so like, but I have to have like not just like anyone, you know, because there are like because I'm open about my sexuality. A lot of like couples want me to like fuck them, and it's never like you and Gigi Hadid. It's two people that look like Bebop and Rocksteady, or like they just were born at a Renaissance fair. They're like, my fingernails haven't been cut in 3 years. Let's play comb the grease out of my husband's hair. And I'm like, get away from me.
That's who you're referencing?
Yeah. It's always one pig and
no.
one rhino looking motherfucker.
Oh my God. That would give me nightmares.
Some guy with thinning hair and a girl that's like really, you know,
the
Lizzo.
same size as him. Yikes.
You know, I appreciate the love. Keep buying tickets, but I don't want to fuck you.
Oh my God. So how do you tell? I mean, do you just say no?
Let's role play. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, Ian, you're so funny and you don't look like you have a costume face. Do you want to fuck me and my husband tonight?
These people think they're comics.
I was just making a joke.
Oh.
They don't say that.
I'm like, my God.
I was like reassuring myself.
That you didn't look like that.
Here, let's try again. I'll be someone that wants to fuck you.
I was so
No, you're
shocked.
okay. You're me after a show, and I'm with my
I'm
couple.
you. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Ian, you have value, and people like you, even though you tell yourself a story in your head that they don't. It's okay being 40 with cats. Do you want to fuck me and my husband?
Ooh, I don't know. I need to get to bed by 7 p.m. tonight.
Okay, well, it's actually 11:30, so you're a liar.
Yeah, well, you're ugly.
Jesus, Lauren, that's not how you handle it. Oh my God. Holy shit.
I don't know about that.
Here, I'll be me. You be the couple.
I be the person coming up to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, and we know that you're bi.
Yes, I'll fuck you.
Oh, God!
Lauren, I'll fuck you. I'll suck you. I'll fuck you. Whatever. Let's get out of here. I'll kill for you.
But we have to be monogamous. From
Okay,
here on out.
anything. Jesus Christ. All right. I'll fart through a speakerphone and I'll love you forever.
Ian, we gotta get you like a permanent person.
Yeah, I'd like that.
How do
Eventually.
how do we get you a permanent person?
I don't know. If I learned anything from Beauty and the Beast, you got to lock them in your castle until they love you. No, I mean, I'm open to it. It's just
What's your red flag? Because you're so fun and you're so nice and you're
you're
so
sweet.
open.
Thank you.
What's going on? What's your red flag?
My red flag is me. I'm very busy and I hate hearing the sad in someone's voice of going like, I miss you. I wish you were here. And it makes me feel like helpless because I want to solve the problem. And the only way to solve it is to not be on the road all the time. You know, even someone in New York, I live in Brooklyn. And if they live in Manhattan, that's like a long distance relationship. Or even like, dude, I'm never home. So when I'm home, I'm like, I don't want to leave my apartment. I want to be with my cats. I want to eat my cherries. I want to spit the pits in my seltzer that I've already drank. And I want to watch documentaries and play video games. And then they'll be like, come over. And I'm like, no, you come over. And then it's a war of attrition.
Spicy.
Yeah.
No,
I know.
you come over.
I know. That's what
hot.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Are
I
you,
got kind of dumped because I would never go to this guy's house that I was seeing. And he lived in an old firehouse. He lived in Spike Lee's old house that he wrote Do the Right Thing in. He was like this rich guy. A part of me was like, dude, I should just be like a house husband.
yeah,
Like,
or the pool guy.
quit all
pool
this.
boy.
Yeah.
Well, are you always on tour?
Yeah.
Always?
Yeah.
Are you
Like,
always going to be on tour?
42 weekends of the year. You sound like every ex I've ever had. Are you always going to be doing this? Do you think you want to quit and be a carpenter in Philadelphia? No, Olivia. And that's the problem that existed when we dated. And now we're trying to do it again. What's the point?
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, well, you're asking a question you already know the answer for.
Okay, I didn't know we were dating.
Well,
You're talking to me like a boyfriend.
sorry. I wish. By the way, shout out YMH. When I did the live pod, you guys gave me like 4 cartons of cigarettes.
Yeah.
And that fucking ruled. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was awesome. They're $20 a pack in New York. So you guys really saved me some money.
What?
Yeah, well, I got a guy. I shout out Ali, El Stop Gourmet.
You know, I got mushrooms in New York at a barber shop. It was the weirdest thing.
What?
Yeah, I went to New York and I was
Like psychedelics?
yeah. And there was this gay guy that was like walking around.
I'm the mushroom man.
He was the mushroom man.
Hey!
He was in Central Park and he was literally like so high. You could tell that he was like staring at this tree.
You bought mushrooms from a gay man in Central Park?
No, I bought mushrooms from a gay man's barber.
Uh-huh.
And so I asked him where he got his mushrooms. He said this barber. So we go to the barber shop. We go in. We're like, hey, heard you guys have mushrooms here. And the guy's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And we're like, well, this gay guy in Central Park said that you guys have mushrooms here.
But first you have to suck my dick through a hole in the wall.
Well, he was like, oh, yeah, we got mushrooms.
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, duh. And then he goes in the back and then he comes out and he has this like really colorful cellophane bag of all these little waffle cones. They look like little snow cone waffle cones, and they were filled with chocolate, and the chocolate was psychedelic. They were so good. We ate them all.
Yeah, did you
and
have
then
a
we went
good
to the Met.
experience?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I get
Nice.
like shaky and vomit if I eat them. So after like 2 hours,
I
it
haven't
wasn't
done
good.
that shit in like 10. I'm 10 years sober. I haven't done that shit in forever, man.
Well, if you want some, I know a gay guy.
I do not want some. I'm sober. Unless you want me to sneak in here and rob you of your studio.
I
don't
don't.
think that would put me on a bad path.
Then don't do that.
I'm not.
What is the worst thing you did when you were getting fucked up?
Jesus. Like worst situation I got in?
Yeah.
I mean, one time I woke up naked in this guy's bed and he was like, I I woke up. I was like, whoa, how'd I get here? He's like, well, you met me in a pizza shop last night and you bet me a slice of pizza I couldn't fuck you in the ass. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you were making a real big stink about it, so I brought you home. I was like, well, did you fuck me in the ass? He's like, no, you wouldn't let me, and you passed out naked in my bed like a fat pig. And I was like, well, Charles, looks like you owe me a slice of pizza.
Wow.
One time I met this gay guy at this gay bar I used to go to, and I lied to him and told him I was a writer for SNL, and I'd look at his script. So his script was called Lower East Side Ballers, and it was a musical about these street basketball players trying to make it in the Big Apple. And I wish I still had it because I would love to do a table read of this horrific musical this bald black gay man from the Lower East Side wrote. And he blew me while I read it, and then I couldn't get hard because I was on cocaine, and then I stole his coke. And I'll never forget leaving his apartment. He was like, where's my coke? And I was like, I don't know, but I'll get back to you about the script. And I just like ran down the road.
It sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, and then my last run, I was bleeding out of my left nostril, snorting out of my right, puking in a toilet, and I drank hand sanitizer in a Greyhound bus headed to an ex-girlfriend's house because I got kicked out of a bar and they stopped serving me. So it was a lot of fun. Until it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, what can you do?
Quit.
Yeah, I did.
For 10 years?
10 years and counting.
That's awesome.
By the grace of God.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks. My life's infinitely better.
Do you still find yourself in fun situations?
All the time.
I guess you're doing your show. That's a super fun
but also
situation.
like I've really learned, and I love like meeting people in new sobriety and like being able to show them that you can have fun sober. Because the toughest thing and the biggest hill to climb really is like imagining your life without drugs and alcohol. You know, it like becomes so boring. But I think it's important to show people you can have fun in sobriety and like still have, you know, a lust for life without having to depend on something that really just anesthetizes you and makes you, you know, lesser of who you were meant to be. So
yeah,
I really enjoy sobriety. I mean, as long as I'm like working on myself and doing everything that I'm supposed to do, but there's been times when I've found more misery in sobriety than I did drinking. That's a fucking gnarly place to be, you know?
What do you think is the most miserable thing about sobriety?
Jesus.
Sorry.
No,
I'm just curious.
no.
I'm like sober too.
This is the most vulnerable I've ever gotten on a date. We've covered so much.
I know.
This is amazing. What was your question?
What's the most miserable thing about sobriety?
I mean, sobriety is only as miserable as you allow it to be. You know, it's like the toughest thing is life on life's terms, you know, and having to deal with the reality of life without having something to make those feelings go away, you know?
Yeah.
So it's all dependent on how you feel and how, you know, like when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do as a sober member of society in the rooms of recovery, and you know, I feel it. And then that's pretty miserable, you know, like being like miserable in like one of the toughest things is having to realize that like without alcohol, you're still a problem. You know what I mean? Like the alcohol is like a symptom of the disease of alcoholism, which is like an uneasiness with life. And so alcohol and drugs help me cope. And now without it, I have to find a way to cope on my own. And like actually doing the work is pretty tough because a lot of people stop drinking and they're like, oh, why aren't things better? I stopped drinking. It's like, well, now the fucking work begins, dickhead.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, your skin looks great.
That's very sweet of you to say. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've heard that whenever I'm on set, the makeup artist goes, oh, we didn't have to do much. You have really good skin. I'm like, well, can we pretend? I love getting
Brush me with your
touched.
brushes.
Yeah. You have great skin too. Have people been telling you that you've been glowing since you had a baby?
No.
Really? I was going to say that when I saw you, but I felt like that was a thing people always say, but I meant it.
I think it is a thing that people always say, but not to me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not often though that a guy has such nice skin.
Oh, thanks.
So,
I appreciate that.
And I feel like probably a lot of it has to do with being sober.
Yeah, but it's funny because I smoke like 2 packs a day and I drink coffee, but
Can't tell.
I think I'm praying to God I'm one of those people that like lives and they're like, what's the secret? And I'm like, I just smoked every day. You know those like old
They're
grandmas?
like 110 years old and they're like, the secret to life.
Like that. I feel like that's like I smoke when I ride a bike and I feel like it opens my lungs up more to like breathe better.
Because you're taking deep breaths.
Yeah. Well, I also started boxing and I'll like rip a cig before we go and my stamina is like not that bad for someone that smokes. I just have to get better at like connecting my body to my mind.
Yeah.
You
Do you
know?
think you'll ever stop smoking?
I mean, eventually, but not anytime soon.
Did being sober or getting sober make you any more religious?
No, I mean, that's like a real tough thing is like, you know, like, I don't know. I always, this is like such another like hokey thing, but like the kind of cool thing about sobriety is that like you do need to find something that's greater than yourself to believe in so that you can like help. Like if I believe that something helped you get sober and I want your sobriety, then I need to believe that something can help me get sober, and whether it's another person or people or, you know, something out there. But I've kind of evolved to where I have like a buffet of my idea of like God and a code of conduct. Like I really love like Native American spirituality, Buddhism, some tenets of Islam I really love. And you have to like unlearn that programming of religion and God that you were like taught as a kid that kind of drives people away from the church, you know? And I think religion is such a cool thing, but humans make it so shitty.
Because they make it cliquey and they make it all about
Going to hell if you
church.
sin.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know? And then you're like living with this like
It's not very inviting.
no, but then also the mega churches where you have these young people that are like, dude, our church is different. Come on in. You're like, that's too inviting. Like, I don't want to be a part of that where some like autistic teenager with a headset is playing the drums behind glass while some like young guy is like preaching about how cool God is, but you know, he's like the fucking people that are like, I'll be a counselor. Is that too specific?
Sounds incredibly relatable.
Yeah.
To most churches.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Church sucks, but the idea of like going somewhere.
But I think
every
you
week,
pinpointed that.
Yeah. Has having a baby made you connect more with something out there?
I think that having a baby has made me connect more with technology.
What?
Yeah.
How?
There is so much technology.
See, I don't like that. That makes you like a spy helicopter parent that's like, I have to watch every single second.
No. It's actually the opposite.
What do you mean?
So like my son has this bassinet that he sleeps in and it's called a snoo. And there's this technology in it and there's
That
a button
sounds like
that you
one of the
push-
girls that tries to fuck me after a show.
A snoo?
Oh, the snooze coming up. I gotta get out of here.
Damn. Well, I won't relate this to anything weird then. But it rocks.
Right.
According to how the baby is doing.
Right.
So if the baby starts fussing or crying, it rocks a little harder and there's a sound machine built into it and it puts them to sleep.
Right, but didn't like parents used to do that?
I don't know about
Like,
I don't
for
want to be
human
up
connection?
at 2 hours every night doing
Yeah,
it.
but you don't think that the distance is a connection between a parent and the baby? Because it's like, oh, I'll just let the computer do it.
Dude.
Like iPad kids? That freaks me out.
There's no iPads.
Good.
We don't use screens.
Good.
But when I'm with him all day long
Yeah.
for 24 hours
Yeah.
at nighttime,
Yeah.
I'll let a computer rock that little fucker to sleep. Rock him away.
Yeah, I can't imagine, man. Some of my friends are like, yeah, I got an hour of sleep. I'm like, me too, but I don't have a kid.
Well, everyone always says like, oh, when I have a kid, I'm not going to have any plastic in my house. Everything's going to be glass and I'm going to do Whole Foods and I'm going to do like no screens and this and that. And you have this like beautiful idea of how your family and your household and your bubble is going to be. Give it 4 fucking weeks.
Yeah. And then you're like, anything to make it stop.
You're like, you have so many toys because they get so bored with one that then suddenly they get bored, they cry, they throw it, and then they look at you and it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, but then they're also sponges and they pick up on shit.
Yeah.
Like stuff you say and everything.
Yeah.
You know, like I couldn't imagine having to like watch my mouth around something, not knowing like if something I say when they're 2 is going to affect them for the rest of their life.
That's a bit of a mind fuck too.
Yeah.
But until they're like 5 months or 6 months old, they can't even sit up by themselves.
That's
so
when you get all your cussing out.
You're holding this thing.
Yeah.
And you can't walk away or let it go. You can put it down in like a bouncy chair for maybe 30 seconds.
Good God.
And you have to, and that's like your one window to go to the bathroom.
I know.
And then they're scream crying when you come
hearing
back.
all this
Do
really
I
makes
sound frustrated?
me hearing all this really makes me empathize with Casey Anthony. You know?
She has a boyfriend?
She just needed some time off. Does she?
She does.
Wow.
I randomly saw on Instagram that she's
Really?
like dating someone now.
Whoa.
She's got like a serious
I wonder what
relationship.
that first date's like.
I don't know.
Let's role play.
See, look, that's her.
Is that her?
Yeah, she's on a date.
She was so much hotter when she was in prison.
Yeah, there's something about a murder on the loose.
She
Murderer.
really has just dead eyes.
I wonder why.
Is that the guy?
I think so.
That guy looks like Freddy Krueger without the makeup. That's
I
crazy.
can't see that far.
That's crazy.
Freddie.
Looks like Robert Englund.
Shit. Is that him at the bottom right?
Yeah. No. I think that's like her dad. Oh my God.
Oh, whoa.
Who's that?
Golly.
Oh, God.
Estranged wife? Why did I have to say it
Ah.
so weirdly?
Put that forehead away.
I was just going to say, it
Good
kind of
God.
bulges out.
I guess is it like a requirement in jail to tweeze your eyebrows to death? What the hell is that?
I think she's doing that with her fingers. Man.
Right? Doesn't it? It's the same guy. Wow.
He had a facelift.
Damn. How'd they meet?
How'd you pinpoint that?
I don't know. I have a sick thing in my mind. I don't know. I'm sick, lady.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's wild. Of course she'd get with a young Freddy Krueger.
Good for her. You know, on the rebound. Would you ever date a murderer?
No.
What if some guy was like, look, like
No.
Dude, have you seen that show, like Tough Questions or something? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That show on Netflix. It's like Australian. They like interview marginalized people and ask them direct questions. And they ask every marginalized group under the table, like across the
Did one of y'all just
spectrum,
say yeah?
like direct questions, except for black
know what you're
people, and being
talking
like,
about.
why are you guys always so loud? But they have one that's like, are you I murdered someone. And I put it on with a girl thinking it was going to be funny. I was in a bar fight and I was a biker, or I thought it was going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And it was like the saddest thing ever. It was some guy, they were all Australian, and it was some guy who was like, they're like, so who did you kill? And he's like, I accidentally killed my son. You're like, oh God. He's like, I ran him over. He was a little tiny guy behind the car. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is horrific.
You can't ask that. Did you know that Dog the Bounty Hunter, I just saw this morning that his stepson was accidentally murdered by his father?
Really?
Shot.
By dog?
No, Dog the Bounty Hunter has a stepson. Went hunting or out shooting or something with his father, the stepson's actual dad. And the actual dad
Killed his
in
stepson.
a fatal accident,
Oh my
accidentally
God.
killed his stepson today or
Jesus
yesterday.
Christ.
I
Can
know.
you imagine?
No.
So you wouldn't date that guy? But you wouldn't date a guy that was like, look, I got to be honest. Like, I accidentally shot someone hunting.
No.
No?
Would you are you fucking the rhino and the hippo?
Well, it's different between being born ugly and shooting someone.
But no.
No?
No.
I don't think I would either.
I mean, that's scary. You don't
Yeah.
want to die.
But it's also like, if it's an accidental thing, people deserve redemption, right?
No.
No?
Do you think so?
I mean, it all depends. Like, not Casey Anthony, but this poor guy killed his son by accident. It's like, you know, he feels bad enough.
Oh, it's his grandson? Wife's son.
What the hell happened to Beth? Is that Beth?
She died too.
She died?
Yeah.
How'd she
In a horrific
die?
big boob accident.
Wow.
What happened to Beth? God, man. Life comes at you fast.
Man, comes at these people even faster. Illness and death?
Throat cancer.
Oh my
Throat cancer. Oh, God.
God.
It's like looking into my future.
No.
Yeah. Dude, that's a crazy thing about not having like a person because, you know, I'll get all these like, you know, DMs or like boobs and I'm just like saying I'm copying, pasting the same thing. Like, whoa, those are nice tits. Whoa, that's a butt. Whoa, I don't have anyone to take care of me when I'm older. You know?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, no one's going to help me clean out my hoarding mother's home, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, I'm honest with everyone that I'm with. Like, they know the score, you know, but it's like, I don't know. I would like to settle down, but it's like, I don't know. How'd you know when you were ready?
To settle down?
Yeah.
I've always been ready to settle down.
So you're like a serial monogamous.
Oh, yeah.
So then is it the person or is it the idea of settling down?
No, it's got to be the right person. Like, I'm not afraid to break up with someone.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been in like one long relationship after another. Yeah.
You don't ever get fearful that like you should be alone at all or like you should be kind of sowing your wild oats with a guy who's sitting across from you?
I don't do good alone. I don't do good alone.
Really?
Yeah. I am not my best self alone.
I've had to learn how to be alone. Like I've had to take time with myself instead of being like, because then it's like, I feel like you're just like, not, maybe you're like subconsciously using someone to be your, like I get lost in the difference between having someone that's your rock or having someone that you're using because you can't be with yourself. Does that make sense?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I forced myself to like be alone, to be the rock for myself before I can, you know.
This is going to sound weird, but I'm like such a rock for
Wouldn't be
myself.
The first thing.
That sounds weird.
Yeah. You're a rock for yourself.
I'm so stable with myself. And when I'm in a relationship, I'm so giving. Like I like to cook.
Yeah.
I'm like Susie homemaker. I clean the house. I will do
that.
all the laundry.
Yeah.
Like I'm built
Yeah.
to be with someone and make a man's life better.
See, that's what I want. But I also want, like, I've enjoyed cooking. Like, I would like you cook and I'll clean up the dishes. You wait on me and then I'll wait on you. Like, I think my love language is like gift giving because I always give like trinkets.
Yeah?
Or like, yeah, I think I have all the love languages. I like touch, words of affirmation, compliments, gift giving.
Yeah.
And I just want that like in return, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't want to become lazy because I lived with one person and we became like roommates instead of like partners. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that again. So I think I had to learn how to like be on my own so I don't slip into like being like lazy in a relationship again. But now I've been on my own so long, I'm like, I don't think I ever want to live with someone again. I really like my life, you know?
Yeah.
A part of me is like, dude, I'll just be a bachelor and I've thrown myself into my friendships. I used to get really upset. Like I'd come home and I'd have no one, but it's like, so now I go and meet up with friends or I do an activity to make myself not just be like a fucking slug at home. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm happy. I'm content. It's not like I have this like thing where I feel empty anymore because I don't have a partner because I've spent a lot of time like working and being that for myself. So it'll happen when it happens, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll see, you know?
Well, I hope you meet someone that makes you happy, that you can have.
What if the next time I come back, I'm like married?
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, okay. Why? Why not? Why not me? Lauren?
It's not that it won't happen.
You hope I find someone and then now you think it won't?
No, I hope you do.
Uh-huh.
But you probably won't.
Why? The hell kind of gypsy curse is this? This is the worst fortune telling I've ever got in my life.
I'm sorry.
My God, Zoltar.
I'm just...
fuck you. What the hell is this? You're a great guy. Oh, what
You're
if I
great,
find someone? Let me tell you something, freak. You won't.
No, I'm just saying that the odds.
What? You're really digging a deeper hole for yourself. Go ahead, finish.
By the time you're gonna come back so soon.
Oh, here it comes. Uh-huh.
You're gonna come back so soon.
Look at you buttering my bread.
That I feel like you'll be on season 3
Yes.
of your show, and you might have found someone else that wants to be monogamous.
Yes.
But you're always on tour, and you're probably gonna fall for someone that is like spicy.
Ooh. Caliente. I love Latinas.
I'm glad we flipped that around. I feel like for you to settle down, you're going to have to want to settle down, and it doesn't sound like you really want to.
Well, maybe, polyamory sounds appealing until you meet the people that are into it. Then you're like, I don't want to be involved in that. But the idea of like going back to someone is nice. But then it's like, how do you, not get distracted by someone else, So I don't know.
Gotta fall in love.
I do want to fall in love, but I'm happy with the love I have for myself and the people around me for now.
Right.
If you're out there, I'll find you. I don't know. The universe will provide. It'll happen.
All right. Well,
Let's make a bet.
Okay, let's make a bet.
Okay. What should we bet, fellas?
Well, this is our bet.
The
I bet by the time you come back,
yeah,
you will have been in another monogamous relationship,
but it won't be marriage.
but you won't be married.
And what will you win if that's correct?
If that is correct,
Yes.
then you have to buy me a slice of pizza.
This is the most boring bet I've ever heard. In my
Okay,
entire
fine.
life.
Then you have to get a tattoo
of your lips on my ass.
of my lips on your ass.
Yeah. All right. Looks like I am going to intentionally do what you say. Whoopsies.
What? And then let's say you are married. You come back and you're married. What?
Give me $5,000.
Give you $5,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
If you come back and you are actually married in like a real marriage, I'll give you $5,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Time to fucking 90-day fiance it up.
But it has to be real.
No.
So you're coming back on next week.
All right. Yeah, really. Oh my God. I have to find a little whore before then.
And it has to be real.
A little muñeca.
Yeah.
That's little doll in Spanish. I've learned that they like that.
All right. Until
Yes,
then,
yes.
where can people find you?
Looking for my muñeca. So I can win that cold hard $5,000.
Whoa! Ozzy Osbourne died. I thought he was already dead.
Oh, Lauren, please. He's not even cold yet. Oh my God. You know what? He went out on his own terms. He knew he was going to go. He had that big celebration in Birmingham. Everybody showed up and showed out and let him know the love and affection that they've had for him and how they've impacted, how their lives have been impacted by him. And he almost had like a funeral for himself with that reunion. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, if there's any, it's shocking, but it's like, such a beautiful way to go,
Yeah.
Imagine before you die, you get to see how much you're loved.
That is
Isn't
true.
that beautiful?
That is really beautiful.
Wow.
Wasn't he like the king of the underworld? Like the
What?
like he ate bats. Didn't he?
We're not going to have conjecture and ignorance
I guess this is like
about
a hard.
Ozzy
No, I thought he
Osbourne
did.
right now.
Did he not eat bats?
Well, keep it a thought and don't say it out loud. He didn't
was it a
eat
bat
bats.
stuffed with a
Somebody
sausage?
threw a bat on stage. He thought it was fake. He bit the head off. And then he had to deal with the prejudice from people like you thinking that's all he was about.
Yeah.
But he was about so much more.
What was he about?
Metal
Metal.
and the Dark Lord.
See, the Dark Lord. That's like literally what I just said. Wasn't he the king of the
No,
underworld?
that was all like a show. He basically invented heavy metal with Black Sabbath. Do you know nothing?
I Don't know a lot. I guess this was a really weird way to end our show.
God bless Ozzy.
Ozzy
Anyway, you can
Oz.
find me at ianimal69 on Instagram, ianfidance.com for all my dates. My walk-up song will now be "Crazy Train" in memory of Ozzy. He's finally with Randy Rhoads in heaven. His best friend and guitarist that died in a plane accident many moons ago. Dark of the moons ago. Sorry, my autism's coming out about music. Wow. Man, that honestly though, you can't be sad. He had such a beautiful send-off.
I'm not sad.
You don't know anything about what's going on. So this means nothing to you. Maybe if they were like, oh, star of Shahs of Sunset Millionaire House died, you'd be like, oh, tragic.
Yeah.
But this is real life. This isn't some influencer on a TV show.
Let's put it this way. I just found out that he was in Black Sabbath.
Lauren! Oh,
I thought he was a solo artist.
now that I know you have expendable $5,000, I'm just gonna rob you and leave.
You're not on drugs anymore. That's not
what
your
you think.
That's not your style.
I'm gonna snort some ants in memory of Ozzy.
Man, so Ozzy Osbourne was not a solo artist. Did not eat
Stop!
bats, Was in Black Sabbath. Damn. Sucks. That sucks.
Dude, I would love the next article to come out, like reactions to Ozzy, and it's just Lauren being like, sucks.
Okay.
This is fun.
I can't wait to have you back.
Can't wait to be back.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I always have
And-
fun when I'm with you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and shout out, guys. Thanks for those smokes. Really appreciate it.
And thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of First Date. We'll see what happens next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First